Okay, so today we're going to be finding volume of a sphere. So a sphere's volume is 4/3 pi times radius cubed. Okay, so it's slightly different. So a sphere is like a basketball. And then there's something that you're going to be finding called a hemisphere. A hemisphere is just half of a sphere. So you find the volume of a sphere and then divide it by 2. So let's practice. So we're going to find the volume of the sphere. So the volume formula is V is equal to 4/3 pi radius cubed. So you're going to leave 4/3 as 4/3, and you're going to leave pi as a pi symbol. And if you don't have a calculator, use 3.14, and then the radius is cubed. So in the calculator, I want you to do pi times 6 cubed. When you do that, you get 678.58. And now what you're going to do is you're going to multiply that by 4/3. So in the calculator, you're just going to hit multiply 4 divided by 3. And remember, 4/3 or 4 divided by 3 needs to be in parentheses. And you're going to multiply that, which is equal to 904.78 meters cubed. If you don't know how to do 4/3, one thing you can do is just multiply 678 by 4 and then divide it by 3, and you'll get the same answer. All right, now let's try a hemisphere. Hemisphere is just half of a sphere. So I'm going to find the volume of a sphere, which is still 4/3 pi radius cubed. And then the radius is 3. So in my calculator, I'm going to do pi times 3 to the 3rd power. And you get 84.82. And I'm going to multiply that by 4/3. And you get 113.09. But now that's a whole sphere. I don't have a whole sphere here. That's half of one. So I'm going to divide this by 2. And you get 56.55 meters cubed. All right, so it says a baseball has a radius of 9. How many cubic inches of air? So cubic inches means volume. So the volume formula is 4/3 pi radius cubed. V is equal to 4/3 times pi times radius cubed, which is 9. So I'm going to do pi times 9 cubed. And you get 2,290.22. And I'm going to multiply that by 4/3. And you get 3,053.63 inches cubed. Okay, let's try another one. This time, 13 is the diameter because it goes all the way across. So your diameter is 13, so you're going to have to find the radius. So you're going to have to find half of 13, which is 6.5. So the radius would be 6.5. So we're going to do V is equal to 4/3 pi radius cubed. And your radius is 6.5. So I'm going to do pi times 6.5 cubed. And then I'm going to multiply that by 4/3. And you get 1,150.35 inches cubed. All right, let's try another hemisphere. So you have V is equal to 4/3 pi radius cubed. And then the radius this time is 7. So I'm going to do pi times 7 cubed. And then multiply that by 4/3. And then divide this by 2, because it's a hemisphere, it's half of a sphere. And you get 718.38 inches cubed. All right, thank you guys.